Welcome guys, this is Fruitful Investment Strategies. My name is Mbuji-mayi, and if you're not subscribed to our channel, please do mind subscribing. And today I'm going to talk about investment in other areas. So right now we are in Newcastle trying to find out opportunities for you to invest and in what field you can invest, because opportunities are everywhere. The only thing you have to do is to look for actually those opportunities and for ways to actually catch those opportunities and invest yourself. So today I want to share a story, a successful story of one of our brothers here in Newcastle and what they're doing and what can we learn from it, because we are always looking for opportunities which can be beneficial for everybody and for those people who are looking for opportunities across the world, and this might be one of the opportunities. So let us see and really see what is this brother doing and how can we apply it in our life, because people always complain there is no opportunities, and let us see what he has actually to present for us. So I'll just take the camera back to him and we will see what he is doing. So can you please introduce yourself, sir, and for the viewers, and let them know who you are and what you do.
Hello to all the subscribers of Fruitful Investments. I'm your brother Moses, as I have already been introduced. So at the moment, I'm doing Uber. So that's what I'm doing right now.
Yeah, I mean, I want to know about Uber. I mean, it can be a neglected business for some people, but what do you can you please tell us more about Uber? How does it work?
Yeah, so what I would like to say a little bit about this is that sometimes we don't know so many things and we fail to achieve things by lack of knowledge. Not a few months ago, I was working for a great company, Adobe. But I had not flexibility. I couldn't control my time. I was employed, but I was looking for something that could help me to be the boss of myself and control my time.
Exactly.
Yeah, and do things on my own. And Uber worked well for me because I don't have pressure of getting up in the morning to go to work.
Yes.
I don't have to report to anyone because I'm dealing with my own stuff.
Oh, that's very good, because the issue is actually time, because time is very essential. The more you actually, if you can kind of save your time, because people say that time is money, and the more you can save your time, the more actually you can invest your time in other things. So right now but how many hours do you spend on Uber, and how does it work, the system itself, if you can tell a bit of our viewers how the system works in itself?
Yeah, so the system itself, when it comes to those who are living in the United Kingdom, because that's where I'm living. So
Yeah.
After you've done all the process, you have been approved by the council as well as by Uber. They'll give you access to the app. You just need to go online and start getting requests, and you do it whenever you want.
Okay, that's very good. So the council has to give you permission. How long does the application system take actually?
Yeah, so it depends on how many cases they're dealing with. For me, when I started all the process, I think there was a backlog because we just came from COVID, so it took almost 6 months for everything to be completed.
Okay, but because you're talking about time, so does it have kind of a timetable you have to follow on Uber? Excuse me, guys. Do you have to kind of work 8 hours, or do you have to kind of work 2 hours? How does it work?
No, that's when you start working. You start doing this business, so you're the boss of yourself. So I work as I wish.
Okay.
I'm dealing with studies at your university, so I check my availability and I decide when to work,
when you can work,
and how many hours.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah. But when it comes to kind of, is it profitable actually? Is the business really profitable as any other business, or do you need to work very hard to kind of achieve the maximum profitability, or how does it look for you?
No, I wouldn't say that it's not profitable, because if it was not, I wouldn't continue with it. So,
Exactly.
yeah, so it is. It works well. Try it, and you'll see. Before I started, I mean, I got feedback from so many people,
Yeah.
and when I tried it as well, so I've got the same impression that other people give me.
Oh, and that's very good. So how long have you kind of been working with Uber? And yeah.
Yeah, so I'm quite new in that, but I've got a very positive feedback, because I started doing it in September, when
Yes, sir.
I resigned from my position as an account manager. So,
All right.
yeah.
Can you show us kind of your Uber and guys, if you live in Newcastle, please make sure that you order Uber from the brother, and let's help one another, because the thing is about we're about sharing successful businesses and helping one another to kind of succeed in every business that we do. So I'm just going to show you what the kind of, but tell us a bit, can any car actually function, or can anybody use any car in terms of Uber, or is it just typical cars that you have to, some typical cars that you have to kind of use for Uber?
Yeah, Uber has got some specific cars that they would accept. So if you basically go on their website, you'll see the list of cars that they accept for their business. Like, as you can see, this one is a hybrid car, which is half electric. It's
Wow.
good even in terms of consumption. So it's approved and accepted by Uber. So, and it's excellent.
Wow, this is a nice car, guys. So it's very practical and very nice. I've been inside, and it's really quiet and silent, and this is the kind of business we as people we can do and achieve, because people neglect money, and all this is money, and we do not have to live just being idle, and we have to do something, because these are kind of opportunities young people can get and actually apply in their life. Because what I've realized is that many young people here in UK, they're about partying and doing any other thing than actually working. So how is actually rentability in work here apply? Is it, I mean, can people live with, what is the minimum of kind of life here you can just be well off? This
Yeah.
is just general in kind of,
Yeah, so I think so. It's well known that the minimum wage in the UK is around 10 or 11 pound or something like that. That's something the government offers, because they believe with that people can live. But
yeah.
what we would say, like, is it just about living a normal life? No, you need more than that.
More
So
than that,
it's not-
yes.
you wouldn't rely on that. You need to invest and make money. Why not
Ex-
become a millionaire?
Exactly. So we are looking for young millionaires, and we have to kind of help one another to share ideas on what can be done. Because yesterday we are talking about car wash. Because that's the other thing, people think that they neglect these small jobs, and they think that, okay, I have to be just working in the office. But while there are other kind of jobs people can apply to kind of succeed. So what was actually the inspiration? What made you to start Uber?
Yeah, so the inspiration, the first thing I said,
Yeah.
I was not happy for the fact that I was not able to control my time.
Your time,
I was
yes.
supposed to be at my work at 8 o'clock. And you can't
Exactly.
leave before of 4:30.
Yeah.
And even, I mean, that was the main reason. So I wanted something that I could be able to control on my own. I don't
Yeah.
have to go and report at the end of the month. And when I started researching and whatever, so I had like different options, but this was one of the best.
Yes.
Yeah, and I launched myself into it, and it works well.
That's right, guys. I can tell you, this is actually he's an engineer in communication, but in data technology, but yet still trying to do Uber and really gain money out of it. So it doesn't really matter what kind of education you have done or studies you've done. I think you can be, as long as you have an idea and you can work it out, it will function best for you wherever you are. So I think this is really much respect and much really I really honor this kind of work, because we have to teach ourselves to actually be successful, and that's what we're trying to share here, so that everybody can apply this kind of ideas and can become really successful. So I think we all have learned actually from all this kind of business, and hopefully that we can apply it in our lives and become much more successful. And please, if you've not subscribed, please make sure that you're subscribed. And if you know anybody, I don't know, around here, so let me know, and then we can actually share this. So what kind of advice can you give to young people out there?
Yeah, what the advices I would give to young people is that people like enjoying so much, which is not bad as long as you have control in that. But think about your future.
Exactly.
Do not just be happy with, renting a small house, having minimum wage, having this and that. Think about making money. And when you do business, do not just do any kind of business. Work, smart but not hard. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah, that's
smart.
what-
Yes, yeah. That's the thing, because people work hard and they forget to work smart.
Yeah.
So today there is really more things you can do in a smart way and earn a lot of money out there. So that is the thing. And how can Uber? You just have to have an app of Uber to actually. It's not discriminatory, so it will be very difficult for them to contact you or to contact any preferred driver. Is that true? Is it how it works?
No, there is no discrimination when it comes to this. You just need to fulfill all the requirements. You need to own the car. If you don't own the car, you can, rent one. And just follow the process. They just need to make sure that you're in good health, like in terms of your eyes, because nobody wouldn't want you to drive when you can put people in danger.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
and the rest of the things. And as soon as you've completed all of that, I think you're ready to go online. There was no discrimination.
But yesterday you told me something which was I was very intrigued, because Uber maintains the technology for the what for the thing, and they take a small percentage of your money, your payment. So how much percentage, do you know approximately how much percentage they take from all that?
Yeah, so basically, as I was telling you yesterday, Uber is a large company, so they have many customers. Like when you have a request coming to you because you are using their app to get a request, they need like a percentage that goes back to them, but it's not that much. It's less than 1%. And the rest comes back to you, and after you've worked your 8 hours or less or more, depending on how you plan your things, you realize that you do well. And besides that, you can do other activities, because that's what basically what I'm doing outside Uber. I'm dealing with other activities, and you really have flexibility of times, and you're making good money.
That is very true, actually. And do they have conditions of how old your car has to be before you kind of become part of a Uber driver, a Uber community? Or do you kind of but you have those lists which you have talked about, but does it have to be so old? Or
the problem is your car needs to pass the MOT. So
MOT,
as long as your
what
car,
is MOT?
Yeah, so MOT is a kind of test that should be done by the dedicated mechanics, just to make sure that your car is still in good conditions.
Yes.
As soon as your car has passed that, they'll give you a certificate that you'll show as proof. And, that should be okay. Also, make sure that you go on their website, you check the list of cars that they have already listed there, because if your car is not there, so you wouldn't be accepted.
That is true. No, it's very profitable. So guys, there is still opportunities for us to invest as people here in this country, or wherever we are. We do not have to wait. We can start investing here, and we multiply our investment in Africa or anywhere you want to go, anywhere across the world you want to go. But at least start where you are and give yourself courage and really sharing ideas there. I hope you enjoyed this story, and we are really continuing to share many more stories. I would really thank Brother Moses for sharing us sharing with us this kind of idea, and hopefully young people can learn from it. And if you have the last word, I'll leave it to you, and then we can just conclude here.
Yeah, the last word, since we are talking about investments on this channel, I would like to emphasize on the fact that we need to be able to work smart. I'm
Yeah.
going to take the example of Uber.
Yeah.
You see, the only thing Uber has done is to implement the application. They don't have cars, they don't have drivers, they just sell the service, and based on that they make a lot of money. So
Exactly.
yeah, so you don't sit there and start coding all the days to make money. You've done it once, you just update, but
Yeah.
money comes in your account. So when you think about investment, always have that in mind. Have
Exactly.
a very stable investment that will help you make money and grow in the future.
That is true. Oh, thank you very much. And hopefully we can actually, when we come back, we'll see what the brother is doing actually here and how the business has been going. And hopefully we can have another interview then. So thank you guys. And if you have not subscribed, please subscribe and share this. And this is Fruitful Investment Strategies on the Line. So see you on the next one. Bye.